Right. I welcome everyone once again. We are playing some more Wandering Sword. We have to find the tie. I don't remember what I'm doing. Give me a second. Okay, I have to go to WSGA. Alright. Shit. Itchy. Okay. What's this? Unique move. The Dali clan. I was like, my family was watching Chinese, like, wuxia drama, I guess. I don't know if wuxia is the right word, but it was just really funny because there was like how often certain names are used. Like the main character was the Prince of Dali. There was the Central Plains Beggar Sect. They had Shaolin, obviously. They had Nanjing. It was just really funny to me how like often certain things are reused within the scope of Chinese like martial arts themes. So I thought that was funny. Uh, oh, hey, nice. No, no, nope. Nope. Huh. His is better. His is better. His is better. Oh, this is a lot better for crit rate. Oh, it's closer in crit rate. It's a little bit higher in damage too. Generally speaking, that stuff doesn't matter though. Okay. So no, no, no. Okay. Okay. I think I'm good. Apparently there's, I guess, people I can go fight in the western section, like this area. But let's do this affiliation quest first, which is just go down. Okay. Oh, this is Jinli, this is Jinli. I need to go fish. I will. I'm not gonna waste too much time. I'll say like 5 tries, and then if I don't get it, I don't get it. I'm looking for catfish. Come on, hurry up. Nope. Shit. Come on, give me the catfish. God damn it. How is it giving me the 8% snakehead over the 17% catfish? Alright. Oh, the koi is the most common. So I think that's 3. This is number 4. Catfish? Catfish, okay. Leave. Fishing elder. Oh. Okay, so that's that. Are these the 3 types of fish you want? That's right. So you do have a knack for this. This perch has a huge mouth with fine scales and hard fin spines. Its flesh is tender and plump, fresh, but not fishy. Catfish tastes tender and doesn't have many bones. It nourishes one's body and makes one healthy. And sturgeons can only survive in water of excellent quality. You must be determined to learn my fishing skills to get all 3 types of fish. Well, that was only your first test. You still need to bring me a golden carp if you want to learn my skills. Since I caught my first golden carp at 12, I've never seen a second one in 60 years. So if you can bring one, I'll teach you everything I can. Okay, well, what the heck is this? Oh, it's the thing. Alright, right. Okay, mystery chest, use max. Mirror powder, shabby pouch. Use coke. Lotus shaped silver plate. Learn all 2 blueprints. Catfish, yada yada. Okay. So wait, what does he want? He wants a golden carp. That's here. Okay. I'm not gonna bother right now. Oh, that's the wrong path. That is literally just sit there and fish until you get it, which is who knows how long that'll actually take. Okay, down to the right. And here. Director Lee, here are some healing pills from Shifu. Sec Leader Jing Shu asked me to deliver them. Please, take a look and see if they can be of help. Now, I haven't thanked you for saving my agency the last time, and you've come to show us even more kindness. Oh, thank you so much. There's no need for me to check the pills. I trust you. Please, don't worry about it. We martial artists should always help each other. Excuse me. Plus, the WSJ is known for helping people in need, and I've long admired your decency. That's very kind of you. It's all because of the help we get from the martial arts community that I can keep this place running. But our country faces threats both internally and externally. It worries me day and night that we might not have the strength to protect ourselves. You're a man who knows how to think ahead, Director Lee, but don't worry too much. Now that all the righteous sects are working together against this one whole cult, their end is nigh. You are right. It's easy to lose courage at my age. I guess it's time for the younger generation to take over. Thank you again for doing this. Please, take this as a token of appreciation. It's also a way to thank you for everything you've done before. All right. Well, thank you. The pills are delivered, and I should return to Wudang. So for now, farewell. Jesus Christ. It's more for the points than anything else. Okay. Is anything trigger? No. Okay, so nothing triggers. Wait. That is the wrong section. That is the wrong point of interest. I want to go this one. Okay, so I am streaming. I am recording. Okay. There we go. Dao Wei is upper left, I believe. Yeah. Well, that's a good point. The situation now is indeed complicated. All forces are sort of on edge, but no one knows what we're up against. Not really. Your power has grown, but you shouldn't get arrogant. Keep our principles in mind and be careful when you travel. I'll keep that in mind. I'll see you much later, Master Dawei. Uh, Director Lee of the WSGA sent a letter, mentioned many nice things about you. You did an excellent job with them. I only tried my best to help our fellow martial artists. Neither conceited nor rash. That is good. Good for you. He also mentioned one more thing. The Empress is holding a silk feast in the palace, and Wu Dang needs to prepare a gift. The Empress? A silk feast. The Empress, naturally, has a high status. His Majesty has no concubines in the harem. She is the only one. The silk feast gets his name because she thinks our country is beautiful as silk embroidery. It's a feast for all the civil servants, showing His Majesty's wise rule. The silk feast has been held annually since she became the Empress, but there isn't a set time. Director Lee has some connections in the court. If not for him, we might have missed it this year. Oh. There's too many questions. I don't even know where to start. I know you have doubts, but like Shaolin, Wudang has a close relationship with the Ning court. The Empress takes her annual feast seriously, so we must present a gift. Having said that, why do we try to please the Empress? This silk feast. Because the Empress is the leader of war advocates in the court. There are various parties in the court, but when dealing with Wan, they can be roughly divided into two. Those who advocate for war and those who advocate for peace. The peace advocates want us to befriend Wan, which in fact means acknowledging their supremacy, paying tribute, and ceding territory. Martial artists despise such actions, and therefore the six major sects all regard them as traitors. In contrast are the war advocates who insist on fighting against Wan until we recover the lost territory in the north, or even until Wan is destroyed. Because the righteous sects have repeatedly assisted Shungu Pass in resisting Wan's invasion, many of the war advocates are also friendly towards us, and the leader of those people is the Empress. So we must present a suitable gift for this year's Silk Feast. I discussed this with sect leader Xing Shu, and we've decided to send a golden vase of lotus and a golden vase of phoenix. We'd like you to find them for us. Yes, Master Dawei. This strange Empress is the leader of war advocates in the court. What kind of person is she? I have them both. Good. The lotus is a flower of wealth and luck, and the phoenix is the ruler of birds. This pair of vases is the perfect gift for the Empress. These vases are for Wudang affairs, and we shouldn't let you pay for them. Here, take this money. Thank you, Master Dawei. You must have put a lot of effort into finding these. Go, get some rest. Understood, Master Dawei. Okay. So that is handled. Okay, so next I have to talk to him. Is there... Yi, you know Master Hui Kong and Hui Ping of Shaolin Temple, right? Oh, we met a few times during the Sword Appreciation Assembly, and faced Du Biao together at Gusu Inn. Why would you suddenly bring this up? A few days ago, Master Wan Jue sent a letter to Wudang, hoping that the young disciples of Shaolin and Wudang could try each other's skills and learn from each other. Master Jing Xiao wanted me to choose the disciples for this event, and I thought of you. The sparring event. Does that mean Shaolin will send Master Hui Kong and Hui Ping? I believe so. Those two have the best martial skills among the young generation of Shaolin. Although, strictly speaking, Karma Vidyaraja is the most powerful among the young Shaolin disciples. But he is a secular disciple and unlikely to be chosen to represent Shaolin. Are you willing? Sure. In that case, please, Travel to Shaolin as soon as possible. When you're there, pay a visit to Master Wang Wei and let him know. I see. In that case, I'll set off for Shaolin now. It's quite a long journey, so be careful along the way. Oh, so I can do that. I thought I had... Okay, I mistook that. I thought I had to, do, like as soon as you meet the criteria, you stop taking those quests. I didn't know you could keep doing them. Ah, that means I made a mistake. I should have been doing that. Oh well. Too late now. So go north, or up, whatever you want to call it. Talk to this guy. You've earned yourself a great name. You've earned yourself a great name in the martial world, Mr. Yuan. Which reminds me of the legendary dustless sword. I'm not surprised Wu Dang sent you. You flatter me, Master Wanjui. Shaolin Temple has been renowned for hundreds of years and is leader in the martial world. There are still many things I wish to learn from the masters here. I proposed a friendly match between Shaolin and Wu Dang's young disciples, hoping they can learn from each other's strengths and improve themselves. After all, the situation in the martial world is only getting more and more tense, and we don't want each sect to keep to themselves. This is just an attempt, so I didn't inform the other major sects. If the effect turns out good, I'll discuss with Master Jingshu and Jingzhao to consider inviting the other sects. Your foresight is admirable, Master Wanjui. Alright. Hui Kong and Hui Ping are waiting in the rear hall. You can go and spar with them. Right. I'll head there now. A long time no see. I'm here on behalf of Wu Dang. Ha! I was just discussing with Kong if Wu Dang would send you, and I was right. Amitabha, it's been a while since I last saw you in Mingzhan Manor. It's delightful to see that your martial arts has improved. I can also sense that your strength has grown a lot, Master Hui Kong. You have a kind and radiant aura. Could it be the legendary muscle-changing scripture of Shaolin? Ha! You have a good eye. Kong learned muscle-changing scripture from Master Wanjui a month ago. Truly, I am envious. The practice of muscle-changing scripture emphasizes Buddhist cultivation. If you're willing to spend 3 months in seclusion in the scriptorium with your talent, Master Wanjui will definitely teach you this technique. No, thank you. If we're talking about copying scriptures for 3 months in the scriptorium, I'd rather give up on muscle-changing scripture. It's always nice to see you two getting along so well. Sorry, we've ignored you there, Mr. Yuan. Well, now that Yi is here, shall we start? Well, perhaps Mr. Yuan requires some rest after a long journey. It's fine. I can't wait to try your skills. Ha! An spar enthusiast. Great! Let me see what you can do first, then. Okay. And not hard at all. Whoa! Yi, your Tai Chi force is impressive. My punches couldn't do anything to you. Your Tai Chi force is different from what I heard. Well, you've defeated Ping. Let's see how you'll do against me. I'm eager to see your muscle-changing scripture, Master Hui Kong. Amitabha, a Tai Chi force is often associated with using softness to overcome force, stillness to control movement, and the ability to neutralize the opponent's power. However, there's something unique about what you use. Upon reflection, I already condensed my ki, denying you the opportunity to use it against me. Yet, your Tai Chi force could penetrate the pretense and lure me into attacking first. It made me unsure if I should release the condensed ki or hold it in. Although your technique appears to neutralize the opponent's power after they attack, in reality it quickly gains the upper hand by encompassing the opponent in an invisible energy web. Today's match has provided many valuable insights, and I've gained a better understanding of the previously inscrutable moves. The abbot was right to bring together sects to exchange martial skills. Ow. Master Wan Jue is indeed a wise man. Well, I should report back to Wudang now. Farewell. Amida. So long. When I have time, I'll drop by Wudang Mountains to spar with you once more. I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Can I go? Does this guy still not, like, interact with me? Huh. I can't really do anything with him. I can't gift him, I can't spar with him, because I think you need 20, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you need 20. Okay. In that case, oh, do I talk to Yuan Jue? Huh. Okay, no, I don't. I do not talk to him. Okay. Where am I? Yunfu Town. Okay, we're actually not that far out. So we ignore Ping Kong, go back to Wudang, go back to Wanfeng. Like, do the rest of the chores. Like, that's basically what they are, right? Chores. The affiliation quests. From that excited look on your face, I'd say the trip went well. Oh, no wonder Shaolin is the leader of the Righteous Six. Their techniques are extraordinary. It'd be so wonderful, though, if what Master Wanjue wants could come true. The Major Six would start exchanging skills with each other. What Shaolin and Wudang did was a test, and an example. With these two major sects making the first step, it might just happen. I'm looking forward to it. So I got money and got some books. Okay. Assist demonstrations. Swordplay demonstrations for the new disciples are about to start. Would you be willing to assist One Key? I knew you'd agree. One Key should be at the swordplay platform. You can meet him there. Okay. Well, you've grown a lot, becoming even stronger than myself. How about you teach the new disciples this time, Yi? I've never done that before. Oh, don't worry. Explaining our basic techniques as you see fit, and I'll take care of the rest. Right. If you really don't know where to start, how about we have a duel? Show them with action. Having a match? Well, you can't possibly leave me out of this. Moki? Greetings, Moki. Wonki, why have you become as rigid as Wan Fang? Let's have a fight. Show the new disciples some Wudang moves. The three of us. If it's the three of us, are we all fighting alone? Oh, of course it's One Key and I against you. You've grown so quickly, even the two of us might not be able to defeat you. Oh. Since Mokugi said so. Let's see how you'll fare against the two of us. Sure. Alright, let's do this. Great. That's the Yuan Yi I know. This might be fun. Various chants, yada yada. What the heck is that? Good fight. Oh, you're really good. That's why I said we might not be able to beat him. All right, we've had our fight. Go on with your teaching. I'll see you around. And he's gone. That is very Moki. Moki was quite down because of what happened with Wan Ming. I'm glad to see that he's recovering. Thank you for doing this. Go back, get some rest. I'll tell Wan Fing you finished the task. Oh, thank you. I'll see you around, Wan Ki. I hit the wrong button. Okay. Oh, you gained enough credits already. You know the rules. I'll use 8/10 of my power. Defeat me, and you become a disciplined disciple. I see. I'll take that challenge. Congratulations, Yi. Your hard work has earned you the rank of disciplined disciple. Here, come claim your new nameplate. Thank you. You sure have made great progress in such a short span of time. Out with the old, in with the new, they say. The time for your generation has come. We old timers have to step down now. Not at all, Master Dao Tang. No matter how powerful I become, you will always be my senior. All right, enough of chit-chat. Xing Shu just sent word. I think he's looking for you. Go see him in the main hall now. Right, I'll be right there. Master Datong said you were looking for me, Shifu. Yes. A letter from Master Wu Yang arrived stating that all preparations are complete. Now that you've made great progress in martial art abilities, just get ready and head to Mingzhan Manor. Thank you so much. I'm going there right now. No rush, no rush. This will be a tough journey. Let me teach you one of our sex techniques first. Tai Chi and Tai Chi swordplay. Which one would you like to learn? Tai Chi is about how you use force and how you control your ki freely. Let me show you. Pay attention. Now you try, Yi. Yes, Shifu. Control the ki freely. Huh. Well done. It takes you such a short time to grasp essence. It's gratifying to have a disciple like you. It's because you're such a good teacher, Shifu. All right then. I know you're concerned about someone. Just go. I don't keep Master Ouyang waiting. Understood. I'll take my leave now. Oh, he was actually saying something. Jesus Christ. Had I not known better, I would suspect that the mask guy was not bluffing. That you were actually in possession of the Wooden Cloud method. Well, actually, nothing. Hey, I've been assigned something. I'll talk to you later, Mowen. As bad at keeping secrets as ever. Udang, unique move. Oh. Okay. It's a fish one. Oh, there's no specific use effects. It's just really strong. Okay, level 4, decrease the target's attack by 35 and move by 3 for 3 turns. Level 7, when using Tai Chi, every second Tai Chi increases the damage of Tai Chi by 15%, clearing the Tai Chi effect. Okay. Level 10, increases fist weapon mastery by 25. I don't know how good that is. I don't have enough points. Okay. 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 Well, that's handled. Several villages have fallen victim to raiders. I guess I get to look into that. They're like pseudo quests or whatever. Okay. Let's go up here. I want to see if there's anything. No. Okay. There's a building in the background that you can't interact with, I guess. I don't have enough. Dao Miao. You've picked up Tai Chi, I see. Oh, greetings, Master Dao Miao. Good to see you. It's impressive that you have already mastered Wudang's secret technique and become a disciplined disciple at such a young age. Do you know about Wudang's 3 treasures? Not really. They are the 3 precious items left by our founder, Master Zhang Sanfeng. They are the Zhenwu sword, the Zhuanwu robe. I'm having trouble speaking, apparently. Zhuanwu robe, and the cloud pattern Tai Chi diagram. I know the Zhenwu sword is kept in the Hall of Ancestors, but I've never heard of the robe, nor the diagram. They're safeguarded in the Forbidden Area. The area was built by Master Zhang Senfeng before he passed away. He also instructed that whoever deciphers Tai Chi diagram can claim the 3 treasures. I see. How does one decipher the diagram? Historically, few in Wudang have managed it, and they all said that to attempt it, the disciples must first adept in Tai Chi and Tai Chi swordplay. Have all of our masters attempted it, then? Indeed. It's quite embarrassing that none of us have succeeded. But, Yi, with your exceptional martial talent and virtue, I think I just might see someone inherit the 3 treasures. Here's a token for you to access the Forbidden Area. Thank you for trusting me with this. I'll do my best. Can I just go there right now? Ye should be Udang, Valley of Drugs. Who cultivates this area then? A concealed area lies within the valley. A concealed area lies within the Valley of Drugs. This appears to be the cloud pattern Tai Chi diagram which Master Dao Miao spoke of. There's a mechanism here. But since the Shenwu sword is in the Hall of Ancestors, the space beyond should be empty. There's a mechanism here. It seems I have to comprehend the cloud pattern Tai Chi diagram to unlock it. Is this the cloud pattern Tai Chi diagram, one of Wudang's 3 treasures? They say understanding this diagram's secrets is key, but where do you begin? Master Dao Miao advised mastering Tai Chi and Tai Chi swordplay first before trying. So the secrets must be linked to the techniques. Shifu also said that before the heaven and earth split, there was a unified primordial energy, the source of Tai Chi force. Tai Chi and Tai Chi swordplay stem from the diagram, making it the source of our arts. The great Tao is inherently flawless, yet imperfection exists in its expression, challenging us to find balance and respect the enigma. For us Wudang disciples, the diagram represents the balance we seek and the essence of the Tao. But how to interpret cloud patterns encircling the Tai Chi diagram? Clouds, formless yet gentle, embody the Tao's principle that true gentleness is ultimate strength. It seems the cloud patterns are the perfect representation of Tai Chi's philosophy. Thus, martial arts are born from Tai Chi adopt cloud-like forms. Could the diagram's secrets be fusing these patterns with Tai Chi movements? If we think this way, the diagram's clouds appear to hold special meaning. Wait, there's an alignment with Bagua and the moves. I see. Hidden within these cloud patterns lies an enigmatic martial art. Their complexity demands an understanding of the Tao's interplay with clouds, and proficiency in the moves. Without that foundation, deciphering the art's impossible. With this, I should begin my practice. This technique values insight over brute strength. It can help even a martial novice ascend to greatness. Truly marvelous. Master Zhang Sanfeng's legacy conveyed through these intricate cloud patterns is indeed profound. I can see now why he didn't sort to use words. Why he wasn't the sort to use words. I'm approaching the final stage. I must remain focused. Who is this person? Alas, my present strength falls short of deciphering the technique. so I guess I'm just not strong enough? Okay, sure, whatever. I wonder if you become... I wonder if it becomes less difficult after you get both Tai Chi and Tai Chi swordplay. Because I don't have Tai Chi swordplay. What was I doing? Trip to Nanjing, go to Mingzhan Manor. You gotta improve your strength and study cloud pattern Tai Chi. I need to fish the golden carp, which is absurd. I don't want to do that right now. Travel, Tianshui. Okay. Let's see. I don't think there's anything to do in Villain Valley. Just someone you spar with. Not talkable, not talkable. What about you? You have a quest for me? You have a quest for me. Young man, did you go to Jianshui Suite with Xian'er to meet my son, Tiang Kong, the other day? I did. Why? Did something happen to Tiang Kong? Oh, thank God you went there. Could you tell me what happened in Tianshui City that day? Tiang Kong hasn't been himself since he came back. He hasn't said even a word for days. He used to be an active kid clamoring for sparring. I thought he'd be alright after resting for a few days. Don't beat around the bush, young man. Just tell me what happened. We met an elderly lady at Tianshui Inn that day, and she said what? Sorry if this sounds offensive, but she said Pyongyang Fortress switched to staves from spears because you were frightened by how powerful the Mu family's pear flower spear technique was. With Tiang Kong's temper, he could never bear such humiliation. Did he fight that lady then? No. Wait, I don't think he would. Otherwise he wouldn't have come back alive. Tiang Kong argued with her, but it didn't get physical. There was something terrifying about that old lady. Oh, what a relief. Thank God he didn't fight her. Running into that lady. Now I know why Tiang Kong has become like that. Tiang Kong loves to spar, collect good weapons. He's long been asking for a new weapon, but I've never allowed it. Would you like to cheer him up with a new weapon, then? Exactly. Actually, we do have skilled craftsmen here in Pyongyang Fortress, but this place is too remote to find rare materials. So I was wondering if you could help us. Don't worry. I consider Tiang Kong a friend, and I hate to see him so down. Just tell me which materials you need and to forge this weapon. Oh, thank you. Tiang Kong is fortunate to have such a good friend like you. In fact, I have most of the materials except for the cold iron ore. Quite rare in Western Liang, so you'll have to make a trip for it. Rest assured, I'll bring it back. Thank you so much. We don't need much. 3 pieces should do. Which I have. This cold iron ore is of top quality. Thank you for doing this for Tiang Kong. Castellan Wang seems very, very dissatisfied with Tiang Kong, but... actually, it seems like he cares quite a bit about him. It's okay. I wish Tiang Kong to get better soon as well. I've ordered the craftsman to start the weapon. Now that we have the cold iron ore, it should be finished quite quickly. Oh, sorry, save the day. Okay. Oh. Young man, the weapon, the Phoenix Crying Staff, has been completed. Could you please give it to Tiang Kong? Why don't you give it to him yourself? We haven't been on good terms. Please send it to him if it isn't too much trouble. Of course. In that case, I'll give it to Tiang Kong. Thank you, young man. Ooh. Yeah, this is just blah. Chat. This Is this for me? Yeah. What did you think of it? It's 7 foot long and engraved with phoenix patterns. It looks extraordinary. It feels cold in my hands. Did you use cold iron to forge it? You have a keen eye, Tian Kong. It's called the Phoenix Cry Staff, and it's forged with cold iron. Indeed, a great weapon, but you don't like it. It's not that. I just don't think I deserve it anymore. You saw what happened that day. I'm a coward who can't even defend myself when getting insulted. I'm not worthy of such a powerful weapon. I've decided to put down weapons and pick up books as my old man wanted. I may never be as good as my younger brother, though, but are you serious? I've made up my mind. Please, take the Phoenix Cry Staff back. You foolish boy! Castellan Wang. Father. Shut up! My son is better than this. Our ancestor did lose to the commanders of the Mu family, but so what? There are countless top martial artists in this world, and you want to give up just because you can't defeat one. But our family lost the courage to use spears ever again. Isn't that humiliating enough? Sure, you don't have the guts to stand up to that old lady, but what a big deal. Neither do I. I don't even deserve another chance to spoil her in my life. But you're different. You are still young. You haven't the chance. Weren't you always rambling that you train hard and revive Pingyang Fortress? Didn't you say I would ruin Pingyang by retiring? But look at you now. Get out of Pingyang. Get out of my face. Don't ever come back until you think you're good enough to lead Pingyang Fortress. If you end up being a spineless coward, I'd pretend I never had a son like you. Father. Tian Kong. I've never met your ancestor in person, but he must have been extraordinary to be one of the 4 generals of Ning. If he was really that afraid, why didn't he just retire, lead a reclusive life? Instead of that, he switched to the staff techniques and built Pingyang Fortress. Maybe it wasn't that your ancestor gave up. Yuan, my father had this Phoenix Cry Staff forged, right? Exactly. So what are you going to do, Tian Kong? I will settle at Jungu Pass, for now. Perhaps serve at the borders, or travel around in the future. I, haven't decided yet. But I'll definitely come back again. I believe in you, and so does Castellan Wang. Thank you, Yuan. Goodbye for now. Please, take care. You as well. Father, I will come back, and I won't let you down. Huh. A phoenix belongs into the sky. Maybe I should have sent you out to the world where you belong long ago. I can probably find him there. Feels like I should be talking to that person. Okay, well, family drama aside. I mean, I don't have any personal experience with that type of parenting style, like tough love, like, or whatever you want to call that. But, I can imagine some people have trouble with either motivation or, what else is a good word? Motivation, there's commitment, stuff like that. Some people really do just need a kick in the pants to get going. Do I agree with the fathers with Castellan Wang's approach? I can't say that I do, not honestly. But it really depends on the individual you're trying to push forward, right? Some people are just, what? What's this? The villagers gathering there seem to be discussing something. If Sweet Spring Village will never surrender to the Badlands Raiders. If they want our village, they'll have to pry it out on my cold, dead hands. That's right. We've hired 2 masters to help. There's no need to fear the raiders. It sounds like the village is being targeted by bandits. Excuse me, ma'am? Oh, my. Sorry. Did I startle you? Bandits. The bandits are here. What? Have you come to a conclusion after a long discussion? It's the leader of the Badland Raiders, Shen Xuan and the Wang Tia Shui. Oh, come on. It hasn't been that long since I was last here. There's no need to introduce me to everyone again. Did I not make myself clear the last time, or do you not give a shit about me and the Badlands Raiders? Shame on you. You are nothing but murderers and looters. Ignorant villagers, the Ning you live in today is no longer the country it was hundreds of years ago. Treacherous officials at the top prevent the government from doing anything that matters, and the local ones plunder everything they can from the people. These are the signs of a country coming to its end. We, Badland Raiders, are answering the call of the time and bringing justice to the people. What do you know? Nonsense. If that's the case, why are you coming at us ordinary villagers rather than government soldiers? Old institutions die hard. Ning has been around for hundreds of years. There's no way we can destroy it overnight. So we're recruiting members to accumulate strength. And when the nation starts crumbling, we will be there to save its people. We came here to invite you to join us and fight for a brighter future together. We can be brothers as well. Does that involve moving to Badlands and handling over half our property? Even a child wouldn't swallow that lie, Masters. It's up to you now. These bandits look pretty tough. I should have thought twice before taking this quest. Come, try my hammer, you bandits. Is that a silver hammer? I bet it could sell for a good price. Let me see how solid that silver hammer is. Watch out. Do not ruin the silver. Oh, you like this hammer now. Oh, this guy's insanely strong. That guy's even stronger than Pei. Should I bail out while there's still a chance? This bandit is powerful hammer wielder. He must be one of the experts among the second-rate martial artists. The silver hammer has realized his strength is inferior and lost momentum. He will be defeated in no more than 3 rounds. Pitiful strikes. I'm gonna bash your head open. It's over. I'm dead. Mr. Pei. I can't let this bandit kill innocents. Who is it? Show yourself. Was that your sword key? Was it me, or did that lad's sword seem extra sharp when he unleashed the sword key? I am Yuan Yi of Wu Dang. Please stop and leave this place. How dare you mess with the Badland Raiders, lad? Got a death wish? That was Wudang Zhenwu's sword intent. I need to be careful. Yuan Yi. That sounds familiar. Have I heard of it from someone before? You guys, follow me and smash this lad to pieces. I am sorry for what I'm about to do. How the heck? Iron, cold iron. Have I found Oh, I think it's a mixture. I think you use. Oh, he's powerful. When did this master get here? I think he was just passing by. Where did this powerful lad pop up from? I remember now. The envoys once mentioned a man named Yuan Yi. Damn it. How come he's here in the poor countryside? Sir, we've got nothing against you, and you don't know any of these Sweet Spring villagers. Why have you gotten involved? As a Wudang disciple, I can't walk by when injustice is happening before my eyes. So there's no chance you'll let us be. No. I'm afraid this fight is happening. I never thought they'd get such powerful reinforcement when we set out. That's why we didn't bring anyone. Things are getting complicated. We'll have to make some sacrifices. Alright, let's see what you can do. We can't let this young man face them alone. Let's help. That Pei really knows how to seize an opportunity to show off. With such a formidable expert around to help, who wouldn't dare step up? Oh wow, these guys are useless. Oh hey, I got some blueprints. Did he get away amidst the chaos? That man was even stronger than the hammer guy, almost enough to be a Tabjake. How come there's such a guy among bandits? Where is he from? Thank you, young master. If it weren't for you, those bandits would have killed us. That was really impressive, young master. Udang does live up to its reputation. You have my respect. Thank you for your kind words. I was just passing by. Now that the bandits are gone, I should take my leave. Young master. The bandits may have retreated, but their leader is still around. What should we do if they come back again? He's right. Please, help us, young master. And what should we do with these captured bandits? We're not far from town, sweetie. We can send them there. Please, spare off. We're not bandits, but innocent villagers forced to join them. Please, don't take us to the officials. But you still help those criminals. It's unforgivable. If we live in a peaceful world, who would want to do that? The Badland Raiders destroyed our home, and we only did it to survive. Please, spare us, young master. You're the one who saved this village, and you have the right to decide what to do with them. We will follow your lead on this matter. If what they said is true, they are also the victims. Lives matter, and I can't make a hasty decision. But I don't know if they're telling the truth. If it was up to me, our top priority now is finding a way to deal with the Badland Raiders. These captives may know something that can give us some edge. I think we can lock them up somewhere. If they cooperate and help us, we may give them a chance later. But if what they say is not true, we can still send them to the officials after defeating the Badland Raiders. It'll take more than one day to get rid of the bandits, and you've just had a big battle. Lock these people up and get some rest. You're right. We'll do as you say. We've become captives, but at least we're still alive. Do you have any suggestions about this? You handled everything quite well, but there's something I can't wrap my head around. Did you mean that there is already a village destroyed by the Badland Raiders, according to the captives? Exactly. You think it's too peaceful in Tianshui City and Fengcheng City? Bandits have been plundering everywhere these years. At some remote borders, there are even too vicious and wicked to be subdued. But plundering is essentially different from destroying a village. If the Badland Raiders did that, Tian Shui and Fang Sheng should have been alarmed. But strangely, they haven't done anything at all. Looks like things about the Raiders aren't as simple as it seems. What is your name? The name is Zhao Chen. Greetings, Miss Yuan. Do you know why the Badland Raiders covet Sweet Spring Village? And do they have other plans? I would like to tell you, but you saw how Shen Xuan abandoned us. We weren't important and don't know much. I don't have answers to your questions, but I know about recent changes in Badlands. What changes? Like me, many members of the Badland Raiders were villagers forced to join them. But one village voluntarily took refuge in the bandits. Bitterwater Village, south of Tianshui, near the Badlands. As far as I know, their village had led them to join the bandits and handed over all their properties. It's unsurprising a few people would want to join the bandits, but a whole village is a first. Did they take up important positions after joining the Badlands? Well, that's even more bizarre. I've never seen any Bitterwater villagers giving orders. In fact, I haven't seen much of them at all after arriving in Badlands. You were all in Badlands, weren't you? Well, the terrain in Badlands is treacherous, and the mountain covers a large area. The depths of the mountain is a forbidden area restricted to only Shen Xuan and his trusted subordinates. Supposedly, his house is also in that area. Minions like me who are forced to join aren't allowed in. So, I suspect the Bitterwater villagers are hiding in there. A forbidden area? Why would they hide there after joining the Badlands, though? That I don't know. And that's all I know. You've spared us, so there's no way I would hide anything from you. Please, don't hand us over to the government. I've made it clear at the village entrance. Nothing will happen to you if you help us deal with the Badland Raiders. But I still need to verify everything you say, so please, stay here in this hut for now. Thank you for saving us. Oh, you're welcome. We martial artists should always try to help when we can. Can I ask you something? Of course, ask away. I'll try to answer your question as long as it's no secret. Just now, Mr. Pei seemed to be losing ground when facing that bandit and looked grim after the fight. Is he hurt? Probably, but it can't be worse than a few clogs and bruises. He'll be fine. He should be fine in a few days. I can check if you are worried. That's great. Thank you. Thank you so much. You are welcome. It's no trouble at all. Sorry. I get too excited. Thank you anyways. Zhao E seems to care about Mr. Pei quite a lot, and he helped me just now. I should check on him, just in case. It was brave of you to stand up for the villagers. May I know where you learned martial arts from? Oh. There's nothing laudable about that mere trick, Mr. Yuan. I got a pair of silver hammers and a manual passed down from my family, so I just practiced it by myself. And, well, don't laugh at me now, but I wanted to travel around and be a hero like you after mastering my family technique. But I soon realized there were too many capable martial artists in the world. It's only been a few years, but I've become frustrated and have recently lost hope. I'm not from a famous sect or a wealthy family. Unable to make a name for myself, I ran out of money and had to become muscle for hire. You protected everyone out of your kind heart while I'm paid to be here. I'm not even close to the brave hero that you are. Don't say that, Mr. Pei. You were losing ground but refused to give up, and even called on the villagers to help. That was admirable. You and the other hammer guy were evenly matched when the fight started, but you lost momentum after realizing your strength was inferior. That's why you were defeated. Your hammer technique is mostly about fearless spirit and has the style of a valiant general. Momentum is its core. Stay calm. Put your strength into every move. Don't let anything discourage you in your future battles. And then, you may still find room for progress. I see. To think you can figure out the biggest gap in my hammer technique from just one battle. That's brilliant, Mr. Yuan. I know I lack the fearless spirit of my ancestors. I've probably hit too many brick walls lately to keep my confidence. Realizing your issue is a chance for you to overcome it. You were efficient with that technique, but don't seem to know any cultivation methods. This one should enhance your technique, and I would like you to have it. That's so nice of you, but no sect will allow its cultivation method to go there. How can you just give this to me? Don't worry. Well, this one doesn't belong to Wudan. I accidentally found it during my travels, and so I don't believe it's against the rules. You've saved my life and gave me a cultivation method. I'll never forget your kindness. Let me know if you ever need help from me. I'll follow you to the end of the line. It's okay, Mr. Pei. I'm doing this because we are friends, not because I wish for you to repay me. Friends never weigh gains and losses between each other. I see. Thank you so much, Mr. Yuan. If I can follow Mr. Yuan after we get rid of the Badland Raiders for Sweet Spring Village, I will die with no regrets. That was very generous of you to Mr. Pei. He is the one who called the villagers to help me, and I felt I should do something in return. But you're the one who saved him in the first place. I really don't know if I should call you kind or an idiot. That said, his hammer techniques does seem familiar to me. Have you seen it before? I don't think so, but I read about the founding period of Ning, and a hammer technique mentioned there sounds similar to what Mr. Pei uses. During the founding of Ning, there was a valiant general with a pair of silver hammers. And, if I recall, his surname was Pei. Could Mr. Pei be a descendant of the general? Very likely. Shall we ask him? No. Forget it. He hasn't said anything about it. Perhaps there's a reason, or he doesn't want to be bound by ancestral fame. We don't know for sure. No. Zhao Wei asked me to check on you. Zhao Wei? Why? She was worried that you might have gotten hurt in the fight with those bandits and asked me to check. Oh, I'm alright. I'm a tough guy with a strong body. It's just a scratch. No big deal. I can't let it bother you. This is Zhao Wei's way of caring for you. Just go along with it. We aren't in a hurry and it won't take much time. Well, alright. Thank you then. I'm not exactly a professional, and I'll need to use my internal energy to see if there's any internal or hidden injuries. You may feel uncomfortable in the process, but please, try not to resist. Alright, I won't. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, it is done. As expected, there were just a few clogs. You should be fine after some rest. I'll return to Zhao Wei. Let her know. Thank you for doing this, Miss Yuan. It's Zhao Wei you should thank, Mr. Pei. That fight you had was so impressive, Mr. Yuan. I thank you for your kind words. Speaking of which, Sweet Spring is in a wealthy village and is pretty far from the Badlands. Why would they target you? It's probably because of the well in our village. The well? Sweet Spring Village got its name because of the well. The water from this well is clear and sweet, and you can't find it anywhere else in the entire Tianshui region. Even so, why would they go through all this trouble for a well? There's more. Apart from drinking, the water from this well can also be used to quench plates. Even an ordinary blacksmith can make a much better weapon with the water here, not to mention the expert blade makers. Even Mingzhan Manor in Jiangnan sends disciples to purchase our water every year. Not long ago, a Mingzhan Manor disciple named Ouyang Hai delivered us a letter, but we were too busy dealing with the Badland Raiders to greet him. We could have asked him for help. I wonder if he's still in Tianshui. Special water that can be used to quench plates. Is that what the Badland Raiders are after? I've checked on Mr. Pei and everything is fine. He'll be perfectly healthy after resting for a few days. Oh, great. I'm so glad he's not injured, or... Thank you very much, Miss Yuan. Here's an outfit I just made. Please, have it. Thank you, Zhao Wei. Speaking of which, how did Mr. Pei and the staff wheeler end up in Sweet Spring Village? That's a long story. Half a month ago, Shen Xuan led the Badland Raiders to our village, but it didn't get physical then. They wanted us all to move to Badlands and join them, and every family had to hand over half their property. We've lived peacefully for generations in Sweet Spring, and naturally didn't want to join them. So everyone chipped in to hire Mr. Pei and Mr. Wan from Tianshui. Mr. Pei is a nice man. He noticed we weren't well off and voluntarily returned half of the commission. Mr. Wan, on the other hand, I shouldn't say this behind his back, but he seemed to think we slighted him. I see. Mr. Pei looks like an honorable man worth making friends with. It's getting late. I need to discuss with the others about dealing with the battling raiders, so I'll see you later. Alright, I'll see you around. I'll pray day and night for you. Thank you for your help. Thank you. Oh, he's the... You're such a powerful martial artist. I used to think disciples for Ping Young Fortunes and Cheng Zhao were impressive, but they aren't even close. You flatter me. Ping Yang Fortress and Cheng Zhao Fortress both have their unique, powerful techniques. Right. Would you take me as a disciple? Teach me a move or two. I've always admired the strong martial artists like yourself. It would be so cool to jump off rooftops and wield all sorts of weapons. I belong to Wudang, and I am not at liberty to take in disciples. And you, no offense, but you've grown past the best age to learn martial arts. I see. I guess it's not happening then. He led the villagers against the bandits and seemed to be a brave man. I can't teach him anything serious, but some basic skills should be fine. Don't be discouraged. I have a few basic moves for you. You can practice them even without training, but I'm afraid they'll never make you a top Xia. I can teach you those, if you don't mind. Of course not. Why would I? Thank you so much. These moves won't make you my disciple, so there's no need for that. You're such a broad-minded man, Mr. Yuan. I'll work hard on these moves and make you proud. Ha! You taught those bandits a lesson. That was impressive, Mr. Yuan. No need to butter me up. The bandits outnumbered us, and I might not have been able to defeat them all without the help of the villagers and Mr. Pei. It wasn't just me. We all did our part. What about the villagers and Mr. Pei? What about me? You only got your power from Wudang. You wouldn't even be worth my spit if we switched positions. Oh, but it was all because of your wise leadership that we stood a chance against the bandits. But the battling raiders are known to be a vengeful bunch. You've defeated them once, and I'm afraid they'll come back. Do you have any plans for that? Well, most Sweet Spring villagers don't know martial arts. If we really are to fight them, we need to ask for help from the nearest Tianshui city, for instance. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. We've actually already asked Shenzhou Fortress and Pingyang Fortress for help, but we haven't heard back. Without someone important putting in a word for us, they don't want to waste manpower on an unknown place like Sweet Spring Village. You are here now. I'll definitely send help if you visit the two fortresses to persuade them. That is an idea. I need to discuss this with the other villagers before making a decision. Alright, I'll leave you be. Do I have to... okay. Talk to the village head to continue their story. Okay. I thought it would trigger something. Okay. I wonder, does it... You brat, where did you get this money? It's from Mr. Sheng. Which one? Sheng Wanxing. That guy, why did he give you so much money? He gave me a powder pack and told me to spill it in the west pasture. What kind of powder? I don't know. Anyway, he gave me the money after I did it. There's a bunch of trouble in Chengzhou Fortress lately, and you have to get involved, you foolish boy. Pack your things quickly. We have to get out of here. Get out of here? Where do we go? Wherever, but we need to run. If something happens, the Chang family won't care about us. There seems to be a packet for the powder. Since it's from Shang Wenxing, I should take it to a physician to see if it's dangerous. Well, first things first. Are you looking to buy from Jingshuang ointment? I'm not here for ointment today. Could you take a look at this and let me know what it is? Let me see. Velvet Antler Broom Rape. The hell kind of name is that? It's like a... How is that allowed? Well, whatever. Well, aren't you a little too young to be taking this? It's a kind of powder that replenishes your energy. Don't pretend with me. I've been a physician for decades, and I know an aphrodisiac when I see one. Aphrodisiac? You are a young man, but try not to overwork your kidney. This kind of powerful drug will affect your love life when you get older. It's not mine. I found it on the roadside. Oh, no need to explain it yourself. I get it, but don't use this too often, okay? Or... Well, I just remembered I have other things to do. See you. Did I overthink this? But with Shang Wenxing, it can't be that simple. I should look around the city, see if there's anything unusual at Shangzhou Fortress lately. Shangzhou Fortress? There's nothing unusual. Shang Wenxing comes to me and my sisters quite often. He's been a generous customer. Is there anything wrong with his, stuff? His stuff? What stuff? Like his, let's see. You man. Now you are embarrassed? But there's nothing I can tell you. Shen Wangxing seems fine, and he often requests several girls to accompany him. Who's Xiangyu? Shang-san? You don't know? I hear Shenzhou Fortress has joined the Zhuanhou cult. Sheng Wanxing sent all of their disciples to Balas in the south. They're probably planning something big. He sent all of their disciples? Yeah. My cousin is friends with the man in charge of procurement in the fortress. He told me the news himself. There are only now the butler and some servants left in Shenzhou Fortress. Who's Shan Wu? I don't know that name. One of these people, maybe? Oh, hi. Mr. Brown. Who is... Huh. Oh, there might be someone here? These are just no-namers? Okay. Who is that character? That's a character I don't know the name of. What? Oh, that's I can't see your name. That's why. Jesus Christ. Hi there. Has there been anything unusual in Shengsha Fortress lately? Shengsha Fortress. I heard since the death of their former leader, they started taking escort jobs and bought a lot of horses some time ago for the jobs. They bought horses and at a great price. Sheng Wanxing has made a lot of money with this. Sheng Wanxing is still as ridiculous as ever. Could it be that he actually has a problem and needs a drug? He feared being discovered and wanted to dispose of it secretly? Well, why hire someone to spill it in the pasture when you can just throw it away? Pasture, drug, horses. It's quite suspicious, but I can't find more clues. The drug can't hurt anyone spilled in the pasture, and it's not like I can confront him in Shengzhou Fortress. I guess I have to leave it be for now. Oh, you know what? It's making the horses horny and breeding the horses. That's probably what they're doing. Like he probably got like all the subpar horses or whatever. Put the aphrodisiac in their feed, and then just is praying for them to produce like strong whatchamacallits. Okay, so I think that's it for here. That's what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? It's a like it's a point of interest. There's one thing I wish to ask you, though. Oh, go ahead. I'll tell you everything I know. Oh, the Mu family is one of the four martial arts families. But why did the elderly lady from Mu seem rather hostile to the other three? That's a long story. The commander of Mu family was the most powerful among the four back then. She won many battles and was highly trusted and respected by the court. Well, she never cared about her status or the rewards. And her family didn't move south like the Liu family did. They stayed to guard the borders instead. And since then, many Mu family members became famous generals. They were rarely in the center of the court, but had an unparalleled reputation in the army. The Ning soldiers were proud to serve under the Mu generals. However, the Mu family was involved in a rebellion case over 100 years ago. Many of them were killed, and only a few survived. After that, the Mu family disappeared from public eye, and not many people remember them except for the descendants of the four families. The reason that elderly lady was hostile towards the other three is that back then the other three families stayed quiet to save their own. They resigned and went into hiding without defending the Mu family. That's why almost no outsiders heard of the four martial arts families. I see. Speaking of which, why do I get the feeling that you know the elderly lady we met? We met once, 30 years ago. A Paraflower Spear is an extraordinary technique. It's still vivid in my mind now. I have occasionally heard about her appearing in Tanshui and Skyline Mount. I don't know if it's true. I see. Thank you for answering my questions. I should head out now. Why do you have a name if I can't interact with you? Okay, so if I go to Skyline Mount, I'd probably find her. Okay, save. Alright. Give me one moment, guys. I need to use the restroom. Take this time, yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, use the restroom yourself, whatever you need to use your time for, but I shall return. Alright, I have returned. Thank you all for waiting. Oh, yeah, okay, I did unmute. Sometimes I forget to do that. Hopefully, I'll have someone in chat to let me know I have, but I don't think anyone watches my stream anymore. Oh well. Not much I can do about that if people don't want to. Okay, let's go through here. Let's see if there is old lady. If she is here, she's probably deeper in. I don't think I need to waste my time with fights. There she is. Greetings, Madame Mu. I'm Liu Jianer from Gusu. How did you find this place? Oh, I guess I need a place to find my solitude. Please forgive my impertinence, Madame Mu. Let's hear it. Why did you go all this trouble to find me? It's okay, Jianer. I'm here for you. I wish to be your disciple, Madame Mu. And why would I agree to that? Don't say it's because we are all from the four families. Their friendship is long dead. I don't plan on doing any killing today, so consider yourself lucky and get out of my face. Madame Mu. Juan in the north is plotting to invade our lands. 30 years ago, our army was defeated in Lee City, and many of our soldiers perished in the outer lands. The whole nation went into mourning. Since then, we've lost the strength to march north and had to retreat to Zhonggu Pass. I'm a one who can feel the pain of our country. I want to bring peace to the north like Commander's Mu once did. But my talent is mediocre. Nothing compared to the old Commandress. So I'll do anything it takes if you can teach me the technique. I knew Jianer hoped to accomplish something in her life, but I didn't know it would be this. Empty words. I hate people who only make empty speeches. I mean it, Mu. Madame Mu. Please, believe me. Madam, Jianer has been working on spear techniques and horse riding since she was a kid out of admiration for Commander's Mu. Please consider giving her a chance. Alright, since you wanted to learn so badly, show me what you've got first. Want to go on the battlefield and protect our country, huh? Now go to Longmen Canyon and kill some Wan soldiers, and then I'll believe you. Longmen Canyon? It's north of Lingshan. We've had to go deep into the other lands, where Wan trains their soldiers. Isn't that too dangerous? You're always putting yourself in harm's way on the battlefield. Anyway, I've made my offer. It's your choice whether to take it. Now stop bothering me and get out. I've seen too many people with empty words. Ning. Ha! The Mu family has lost too many lives for this country. I need to take a trip for Longmen Valley. Longmen Canyon. Can you wait for me in Pyongyang? It's already a huge risk to go that far north. Let alone killing Wan soldiers in Longmen Canyon. Are you sure about this? Absolutely. Commander Shmoo has always been my idol. Now that I'm fortunate enough to meet her descendant, I don't wish to miss this opportunity and regret it for the rest of my life. I see. Let's get going then. Brother, you... I also want to see the legendary Pearflower Spear. The technique used by Commander Shmoo must be extraordinary. Brother, thank you. I'll learn the spear technique no matter what. Okay. Alright. Save. Oh, thank you for helping us. The entire Sweet Spring Village owes you a big one. But the Badlands Raiders are incredibly vicious. They'll definitely be back for revenge soon. Forgive this old man for asking more of you, but will you still help us? Don't worry. I won't walk away without completely solving the issue. But why aren't you asking the government for help? I don't think they'd refuse when banditry is so rampant. Jian Sui has been in chaos for a few years and relies entirely on Shengzhou Fortress rather than local government. If it were in the past, Shengzhou Fortress would shelter us. But ever since the latest Castellan took charge, they stopped caring about the lives of us civilians. The situation in Chanshui sounds more complicated than I thought. I'm new here. Please, tell me more so I can work out a plan. The Badland Raiders' power has been growing fast, and even the Chanshui government can't do anything about it. There are only 4 forces around here that they fear. 4. 4 forces. Shengzhou Fortress in Chanshui, Pingyang Fortress in the north must be among them, but what are the other 2? They are Condor School in Valley of Eagle Sorrow and Kenglon Village. The 2 places are both in the south. It's rumored that the Valley of Eagle Sorrow is treacherous terrain that can only be reached by boardwalk. Condor School is one of the 6 major righteous sects, and its leader Yun Wujin is the top Jia, but naturally, the Badland Raiders wouldn't dare mess with them. But how does Kenglon Village defend itself? Right. You're new here, don't know. There are many foreign folk residing in this area. You can find them in every town. The number of foreign folk in Kenglon is exceptionally high. Among them, there is someone called Yang Li Qiu, the Makura, who is one of the strongest. Because of this person and the uneasy terrain, Badland Raiders have let Kenglon Village alone. Bad news! A woman in purple broke into the place where we held the captives and quickly took down Mr. Wan. What? Are the bandits back with their people? They've just been defeated, and the people we caught were only minions. That evil guy couldn't be so eager to rescue them. Don't panic. I'll go there now, see what's happening. Silence. That chick is powerful. She almost killed me. Are you okay, Mr. Wan? You're finally here, Mr. Yuan. It's just a scratch, but that woman is still inside. She must be one of the Badland Raiders. Hurry up and catch her. Okay. Here's some healing potion for your wounds. I'll check on you when I get back. I'm fine. She wasn't too hard on me. Stop her before she gets away. Right. Where is Ji Fengdu? Please. Don't hurt us. I have never heard of a Ji Fengdu. Ji Fengdu is hiding in Badlands. How could a Badlands bandit not know where he is? Badlands Chief. Ji Fengdu. Could it be Lord Feng? Who's that? What does he look like? Lord Feng is... Who broke in and injured the villagers? I need to strike first. Take this! Okay. Wudang's Tai Chi force. Condor School's moves. Please stop. Are you a member of Condor School? That voice sounds familiar. A Wudang disciple. Are you Yuan Yi of Wudang? You are Miss Ling of Condor. Exactly. It is too dark in here, and I couldn't recognize you. Sorry if I've hurt you. I attacked you first. What do you have to be sorry for? I was wondering how Sweet Spring Village drove away the Badlands Raiders, so it was you. It's been a long time. What brings you here? What's with all the formalities? We weren't friends the last time I checked. Alright. Jokes aside. I'm here to track down a traitor of Condor School. Can I explain to you when I'm done asking this guy questions? As long as you don't plan to kill him, I can wait a while. Only a while. I guess I'll have to get rough. No, please don't hurt me. I'll tell you everything I know. What? Do none of the Condor School members play nice or something? Ask away. I shall wait outside. He just walked out. Like that. Back to my question. Tell me about Ji Fengdu, this Lord Feng you mentioned. I don't know much about him. We saw Shen Swan and Tia Shui quite often, but Lord Feng only showed up once or twice a month. We only know he joined the Balance Raider after Tia Shui, but has a higher rank. Even Shen Swan seems to fear him. What does he look like? What kind of martial art does he use? Oh, Lord Feng always shows up wearing a conical hat and a mask. We've never seen his face, and we don't know his full name. It's just the name Ji Fengdu reminded me of him. As for his martial arts, I've never been properly trained, and I can't tell. Hiding his face even within his own territory. How very suspicious. Does he have any preferences? I heard Lord Feng loves gambling. He usually gambles with the chiefs in the Forbidden Area in Badlands, but I think there's a noticeable scar on his hand which he occasionally touches when gambling. If he rarely shows up, how did you find out about this? I was summoned once as a servant when they gambled. They then continued to request my presence since I was somewhat helpful, so I've met Lord Feng enough times to notice his habits. A gambler who likes to touch his hand. Ji Fengdu did have a scar on his left hand from practicing the arts. He does like gambling. This Lord Feng could be him. Alright, you've been cooperative, so I'll leave you be. Have you got what you want, Miss Lang? Yes, but the minion doesn't know much. Oh, I'll tell you what he said to save you the trouble of asking him again. I'm here to track down a traitor of Condor School named Ji Fengdu, the Ghost Condor of the 13 Condors. The information I gathered led me to believe that he went into hiding in the Badlands, and so I came to Sweet Spring Village after hearing about the Badlands Raiders' presence. Then why did you break into this place where the captives were being held and even clash with the villagers? I arrived right at the moment when the villagers were taking the captives inside, so I rushed in to question Ji Fengdu. It led to a fight. Relax, I never really wanted to hurt them. It would never have ended up in a fight if the gatekeeper hadn't been so vigilant. The school members sure do have a way of people. Who is Ji Fengdu? They even sent you to deal with this Condor School traitor. He was way too much into gambling as a member, and my Shifu told him off many times, but he never changed, and even used the Condor Order to kill for money. Condor School only sends Condor Orders to the most vicious criminals before hunting them down, but he killed innocent people for money, tainted our name, and went against our very first rule. We should have forcibly sealed his martial arts and thrown him down the Valley of Eagle Sorrow. However, the man was so cunning that he made up an excuse to escape from Condor School before we found out his misdeeds. Well, if you don't have anything else to ask, do you? I should get going. Please wait. I'm trying to help the Sweet Spring villagers deal with the Badlands Raiders. Since the person you want is hiding in Badlands, how about we work together? Sorry. I'm not used to working with others. Goodbye. Ji Fengdu, the Ghost Condor. Name sounds familiar. Have you heard of him? Not everyone in the 13 Condors can live up to their name, but they are quite famous. I've heard of the Ghost Condor before. He's said to be vicious and likes to torture his opponents. He floats around like a ghost when using his lightness skill, hence the name Ghost Condor. But I didn't know he was a gambler and would betray his sect to join the Badlands Raiders. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. False alarm then. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Finally, you're back. Was it the Raiders? Don't worry. It was someone from Condor School who was here to track down a traitor. She's already left. Oh. Okay. As long as no one was hurt. Well, there was a fight, but no big deal. Let's get back to the plan against the Badland Raiders. Alright, well, do you have any ideas? It will be too tricky for Sweet Spring Village to fight them alone. We'll need help. You mentioned there are 4 forces around Tianshui. Perhaps we can turn to them. We've sent people to Shenzhou and Pingyang, but we haven't heard back. Shenzhou... excuse me. Shengzhou Fortress won't be able to help Sweet Spring with what they just went through. As for Pingyang, don't worry. I shall head over and ask for reinforcements. What if the Badland Raiders come back? After you leave. They won't be back anytime soon. Shenchuan was defeated and needed to return to Badlands to make plans. I'll bring reinforcements in the meantime. I've lived a long life, but you're the most honorable man I've ever met. If Sweet Spring Village can get through this, we'll set up a tablet in your name, pray for your help day and night. I thank you for your kind words, but I'm just doing what I can to bring justice. I'll need to set off as soon as possible, so I better head out now. Apart from Mr. Pei and Mr. Huan, none of the Sweet Spring villagers know martial arts. We'll need all the help we can get if we want to defeat the Badland Raiders. I hear the Constellation of Pingyang Fortress has retired. Unless it's a close friend, I don't think it'll be easy to get his help. But Shengzhou Fortress has succeeded to Swanho cult, and I don't know what Sheng Wanxing would think of the Badland Raiders. Still, I should take a trip to Qianshui. Actually, before I go, I should travel. Oh, can I not? I guess I have to solve this issue first. Oh, I didn't know that. Alright, let's see what happens. Mr. Yuan, what a pleasant surprise to see you in Pingyang Fortress. Please, give me a moment to arrange a feast for you. That's very kind of you, Castellan Wang, but I'm afraid we don't have time for a feast today. Oh, have you run into something tricky? If you need help, just ask. I'll do anything I can. That would be nice. Have you heard of a bandit group called the Badland Raiders? Badland Raiders. Did they get on your bad side? Well, they were trying to take Sweet Spring Village when I passed through, and it ended up in a fight. The Badland Raiders will only cause more problems if we don't eliminate them soon. I was hoping you could send people to Sweet Spring Village and help us with them. To be honest with you, we received the request for help from Sweet Spring Village a few days ago, but I decided not to intervene. The Badlands Raiders' powers is growing, and we've been struggling to maintain peace after what happened in Shangzhou Fortress, and so I didn't want to get involved. But you've done a great favor for Pingyang Fortress. Since you're asking, I can't stay out of this anymore. Please, go ahead. I'll send my people to Sweet Spring Village immediately. Thank you so much, Kisselway. I'll never forget your help. Okay, go to Qianshui. Can I talk to him? Nope, he doesn't say anything. Okay. No outsiders are allowed in Shengzhou Fortress at the moment. I am Yuan Yi of Wudang. I'm here to see Castellan Sheng for something important. Please let him know. And you don't understand him. Outsiders aren't allowed in Shengzhou Fortress now. You better leave. Hey, don't shout at him. This is a Wudang disciple. Wasn't he at our feast some time ago? How can we be so rude to an honored guest? Right. I forgot about that. Sorry about that. Please, don't take it personally. We're serving a different master now. He was only an honored guest at the farm. Why are we kissing his ass? Yeah, you're not so dumb after all. I never thought Shengzhou Fortress would become like this after Sheng Diming's death. Very funny. If you two are done, I need to head inside to find Castellan Sheng. Can you really not understand us? Go away before me. Castellan Cheng, Yuan Yi of Wudang is here to see you. Are you asking for a fight? It's not bad to see what people in Shengzhou Fortress are capable of. It's saddening that the once prominent Shangzhou fortress has become like this. No one is here to stop me now. I should hurry inside and find Sheng Wanxing. What a great way to show your power, causing trouble in front of my Shengzhou fortress. Do you think no one here can stop you now? It's not that. I need to talk to you about something urgent. Sorry about the scene I caused just now. Spill it. What kind of urgent made you forget all the virtues of Wudang? Have you heard about the Badland Raiders almost destroying Sweet Spring Village? A village west of Tianshui. The Badland Raiders? Not really. Sweet Spring Village sent people here to ask for help right before the attack happened. How could you not know? Fu Sheng, Wan Hao. Have you seen any Sweet Spring villagers that came for help? No, of course not. Cassell and Sheng, we guard the front door daily, and I've never seen anyone from Sweet Spring Village. Hear that, Mr. Yuan? I'm not aware of such a thing. Alright, even if you weren't aware, now you know. So what? I take it Sweet Spring Village is fine now. We were able to fend the Badland Raiders off because there were only a few of them, but I don't think they'll give up. So I was hoping Shenzhou Fortress could lend Sweet Springs Village a hand to fight against the Badland Raiders. Ha! What does that have to do with us? Why do we have to get involved? You should go to the mayor Tianshui for that. What good can I do? I don't work for the government. Everyone knows Shenzhou Fortress has a high status in Tianshui. Was that your excuse for doing nothing? It's simply none of my business. Mr. Yuan, please leave this place if there's nothing else, and leave me alone. It's strange that Sheng Wanxing is so resolved. But our priority is the Badland Raiders. Instead of wasting time here, I should go to the other forces. Since you're just so determined to stay out of this, I guess there's nothing more I can do here. But, Castell and Chang, I hope you don't have any other reason. Don't you think Sheng Wanxing's attitude seems a bit unusual? My thoughts exactly. He was way too quick to refuse. From what he said, he must have known about Sweet Spring Village. In theory, Sweet Spring is near Tianshui, so it would be a disgrace for Shenzhou Fortress if the Badland Raiders destroyed it. You're right. Apart from its wealth connections, sheltering surrounding people is also why Shenzhou Fortress has its status in Tianshui. Sheng Wanxing would rather lose face than make enemies of the Badland Raiders. He must have other concerns. Sheng Wanxing announced that Shenzhou Fortress would join Zhuanhou cult. Are they also involved in this? Mr. Yuan. Oh, if it isn't Mr. Yu Yang. It's been ages since we bid farewell at Peely School. Didn't think we'd meet again here. I have often thought of you. It's great to see you hearty and whole. I've learned of your heroics in Sweet Spring Village against the Badland Raiders. Did you know what they sought the village for its unique winter spring? Winter spring? Do you mean the water in that well in Sweet Spring Village? Exactly. The water in Sweet Spring Village is unique. Weapons quenched with it have much better qualities since it's naturally cold. My Shifu calls it winter spring. I was pretty worried when I learned the Badland Raiders had attacked them. It would be waste if such a good material fell into their hands. There's something else you should know. What is it? I thought it strange that the Badland Raiders suddenly decided to attack Sweet Spring Village. So I took the liberty to investigate. I found they were forging large batches of weapons. What makes you think they're forging weapons? I checked around Badlands. Their stronghold is deep in the mountains, and they must rely on stable water sources like rivers and springs to live. But when I checked, the downstream near Badlands was bitter and smelled of metal. As a Mingzhan Manor disciple, I'm familiar with the situation. This is a result of people dumping a large amount of wastewater into the stream. The upstream is barely affected, but the downstream water has become undrinkable. And winter spring increases the sharpness of a weapon's forge, so I came up with the conclusion. I see. That explains why they suddenly attacked Sweet Spring. Why is Badland Raiders forging that many weapons? Are they trying to start a rebellion? Thank you for telling me this. If the matter of Sweet Spring Village is so important to you, why don't you go there with me? Sure. But I got things to attend for right now. I'll meet you there in Sweet Spring Village. I'll see you there. Take care. Okay, does this place have any... I am Yuan Yi of Wudang. Are you Lang Liu too, the Makura? I am indeed. But Makura is just a name other people chose for me. You don't need to call me that. Are you here because of what happened in Sweet Spring Village? Judging by the look on your face, you knew I would come? The Badland Raiders have become more arrogant recently and never met any setbacks. A few days ago, however, a Wudang disciple passing through Sweet Spring Village defeated them. How could I miss such important news? I had thought Kanglang Village wouldn't receive news in the mountains, but you are well informed. It's only been a few days and you've got word. I wouldn't hear it so quickly if it were 3 generations ago, but the world is a different place now. What do you think of this matter, then? You've come to ask for my help and wish my opinion first. You've done so well. You've done well, Kanglang Village. Must be a wise man, so I would like to hear your view on the matter first. How kind of you to say. All right. I shall tell you what I think. Banditry has long been a significant problem for all villages and cities around Tianshui. The Badland Raiders are like a leech, growing and growing. We will only regret it if we don't eliminate them now. But the leech has gotten too deep into the flesh, and we all need to work together in order to succeed. Why am I so blah? So you've always wanted to work with other forces to fight against the Badland Raiders? Exactly. This might sound selfish, but Badlands isn't far from Kanglang Village. I thought they'd come for us first, but they chose Sweet Spring Village instead. That said, it will still happen to Kanglang Village if we don't get rid of them now. So I've been waiting for a chance to work with the others to eliminate them. It's admirable that you've been running around only to save a village that has nothing to do with you. I'll join you and eliminate the Badland Raiders. I've always heard how great a man the Makura is, and now I can see why people think so highly of you. I hereby thank you on behalf of the Sweet Spring Village. Please, return to the village first. I'll gather my people and meet you there to work out a plan. I shall wait for you there then. I mean, getting tongue-tied because I try to speak quickly, which I don't need to. Hello? It's just that I think I get nervous. Maybe nervous isn't the right word, but is it nervous? I can't really think of a good word. But like, yeah, I try to, I guess, rush things, which is problematic because I shouldn't be rushing. But yeah. Outsiders aren't welcome in Condor School. Please, leave. I can't ask for help without meeting Mr. Yin. Gentlemen, I'm Yuan Yi of Wudang. I'm here to see Mr. Yin for something important. Please, let me in. Yuan Yi of Wudang, you're Master Jing Shu's disciple. Yes? Please, wait here for a moment while I report your presence. There won't be anything we can do if the secretary refuses to see you, though. I understood. Thank you. The sec leader has agreed to meet you. Please find him in the main hall. I thank you very much. It is nothing. I'm just following the rules. Please, enter now. Don't keep the sect leader waiting. Stop there. Who dares trespass on Condor School territory? Oh, Crimson Condor. It's Yuan Yi of Wudang. I wish to see Mr. Yin for something important, and I've already received permission to enter. You have permission? I just came out of the main hall, and didn't see anyone on the way. Wudang disciples are not infiltrating Condor School for something evil, are you? You are welcome to come with me and ask your sect leader yourself. Are you calling me a liar? Who knows why you want to meet our sect leader? Yuan Yi, you embarrassed me at the Sword Appreciation Assembly. I'll show you who's boss today. He's trying to give me a hard time. Oh, the matter in Sweet Spring Village is too urgent for this nonsense. Crimson Condor. What do you have to say for yourself now? Just sorry about this. Do you still wish to stop me, Crimson Condor? You! How dare you attack a Condor School member? And how dare you stop him? Making things difficult for my guests. Is this an open rebellion, Crimson Condor? I would never, Shifu. I was just worried that he... Shut up. Go to Singguo Hall and reflect on your mistakes for 3 days. Yes, Shifu. You and Yi, you've embarrassed me again in front of Shifu. Thank you for coming to my rescue, Mr. Yin. And I'm sorry about my disciple's rude behavior. I should have disciplined him better. This isn't a place for conversation. Please, come to the main hall for a chat. The heck? So it doesn't look like there's any treasure boxes or whatever. Greetings. I am Yuan Yi of Wudang, Jing Shu's disciple. I have seen you at the Sword Appreciation Assembly and the battle at Mount Windless. No need for such formalities. You are one of our own. Thank you, Mr. Yin. Wudang and Condor are far apart, and we rarely see Wudang disciples here. What brings you here? I was passing through Sweet Spring Village and found the Badlands Raiders attacking them, so I clashed with the Raiders. We're worried they'll be back with more people, so I've come to ask if you could send people there to help fight against the Raiders. The Badlands Raiders? This group has existed in Tian Street for a while now. Their power certainly grew in the past few years, but I never thought they'd dare to attack a village in broad daylight. I also met Frosty Condor in Sweet Spring Village. According to her, Ji Fengdu, the Ghost Condor, is likely to be hiding in Badlands. Ji Fengdu? Well, you must have met Frosty Condor if you know that name. The Badland Raiders have been committing evil crimes for years, and I've always wanted to wipe them out with a Condor order. Now that Ji Fengdu is also hiding among them, I have no reason to refuse. So you will help the village? Certainly. Please return to Sweet Spring Village and tell Frosty Condor that I will personally lead our members to assist her. We will get rid of Ji Fengdu and the Badland Raiders together. Great. You have the gratitude of me and all of Sweet Spring Village. So, Frosty Condor wrote back and asked me to help him because she found Ji Fengdu. She didn't mention that in the letter and wanted him to tell me about Ji Fengdu. Haha. Can I? No, there's just... The heck, that wasn't there. Oh, it's a cultivation method. there something that come up now? Does not look like it. Okay, yeah. Maybe I just missed it on my first run pass through. I get 2 martial abilities? When did I get... when did I get this one? Huh. Oh. Quite close, but mine's still better. Okay. Jesus Christ, there's so much shit. Okay. Jesus Christ, there's so many things here. Fuck. Fuck. Ah. Okay. Okay. Return to Sweet Spring Village. Okay. No. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Shit. Okay, so we go back to Shenglong. Not Shenglong. Oh, we go back to Sweet Spring. I passed it. Derp. Derp, derp, derp. I never thought you'd be able to get Mr. Yun and the Makura here, Mr. Yuan. And I never thought I'd see the soon-to-be-retired Castellan Wang here. The Badland Raiders must have been a threat to everyone around Tianshui. All that Mr. Yuan has gathered us here, and we should work out a way to deal with our common enemy. It's just a pity that no one from Shengsha Fortress is here. Shang Wanxing seemed resolved to stay out of this. Shang Wanxing is but a depraved and pitiful man. Shengsha Fortress has become chaotic and full of corruption ever since Sheng Denmin died. That bastard even sided with his one whole cult. I rarely get involved in the affairs of the martial world, but even I know one whole cult is booming right now. It's not that surprising Sheng Wanxing wishes to side with them, but it is suspicious that he refused to help us fight the Badland Raiders. Sweet Spring Village is adjacent to Tianshui City, where Shengsha Fortress is located. They should have felt challenged by Badland Raiders. Unless there's something more important than the face of the Sheng family, which stopped Sheng Wanxing from fighting the Badland Raiders. Apart from their new boss, one whole cult, who else would Sheng Wanxing be so afraid of? That said, is it possible that Zhuan-Ho cult is behind the Badland Raiders? It would explain the Badland Raiders' quick growth if it's Zhuan-Ho cult behind them. Sheng Wanxing has joined hands with Zhuan-Ho, so even if the Tianshui government is looking the other way. One more thing. I met Wu Yanghai of Mingshan Manor in Tianshui City. He said the Badland Raiders were forging large batches of weapons. If that's true, it must be Zhuan-Ho cult behind the Badland Raiders, although as they wouldn't have the money to forge that many weapons. That Zhuan Li is overreaching his hand. If Shang Wanxing is on Zhuan-Ho cult's side, will he show up in this battle? I don't think Shengsha Fortress dares to join under open rebellion. Or why would Zhuan-Ho cult choose the Badland Raiders? If only the garrison army of Fengsheng City could help us. They wouldn't enter Tianshui without an official order. Plus, the Badland Raiders would never have become this powerful if we could count on the local government. Please calm yourself, Mr. Yin. I think we'll be too much on the passive side if we choose only to guard Sweet Spring Village. You are correct. We don't know much about them, and we will be disadvantaged focusing too much on defense. I think we need to make the first move. Do you have a plan, Mr. Yin? Our members are good at lightness skills and the art of concealment. I'll send people to gather intel on the enemies first. Shifu, I would like to go. Badlands is a dangerous place, and going there alone is risky. Allow me to accompany you. It's nice of Miss Lang to volunteer. Mr. Yuan is a powerful martial artist amongst the youngsters. The two of you would make a good scout team. Alright. You two can go together. Take care of each other since you're both willing. But please, be careful. You're only going there for a scouting mission. Just try not to start any fights. Understood, Shifu. I will wait for you at the entrance of Sweet Spring Village, Mr. Yuan. Come find me when you're ready. I never expected the various forces in Tianshui to work together. Are the Badland Raiders finally going to be eradicated? Mr. Yuan, this is Condor Lightness Skill, our basic lightness skill. Since you're going to Badlands with Frosty Condor, I hope it can assist you in some way. This lightness skill is the Condor School secret. I can't just take it. If Zhuan-Ho cult is behind this, the trip to Badlands will be very dangerous. And Xifeng Du could also be hiding there. His strength is not inferior to that of Frosty Condor. Condor Lightness Skill is the basis and core of all of our lightness skills. It will give you some edge if you need to face him. If you think this trip will be dangerous, why are you sending Miss Lang? Frosty Condor is the best at concealment among the disciples. I have great confidence in her and will never stop her from doing what she wishes to do. But she can be a bit too aggressive sometimes. You've learned many things from Jing Shu and Jing Shao, and few could be as brave and modest as you. You can ask Frosty Condor about anything concerning the scouting mission in Badlands, but you need to decide everything on your own. I'll tell her to follow your lead. Thank you, Mr. Yun. We'll get it done. Are you going to Badlands now? Yes. Miss Lang and I will be leaving soon. Is there something you wish to tell me? I just find the whole thing strange. Winter Spring can only be used to quench the blades. They would still need enough ore to produce a large amount. The polluted stream means they've started mass production, but where did they get so much ore? It'd be too conspicuous to transfer a large batch of ore. Even Zhuangho cult wouldn't have the way to get so much ore past the guards of Fengshan. It does seem strange. Could Zhuangho have bribed the garrison in Fansheng City? No. They wouldn't be coveting Tianshui with that much power. So where are they getting the ore? You have a sharp eye, Mr. Yang. I'll keep that in mind. Congress School already took up the... Why did you have to fall into danger? There's no telling how many bandits there are in the stronghold. And there could be even just one whole members. It's horrifying just thinking about it. I asked Congress School members to come. How can I let Miss Lang go to do this alone? Plus, we're only scouting the enemies. It'll be fine. I may not be famous, but I've been in this line of business for many years, and I've seen this kind of thing far too often. There are a lot of self-proclaimed masters, but I've never met one like you. Condor School, Pingyao Fortress, Konglang Village are here because the Battling Raiders is also a threat to them. They wouldn't ever dare start this fight alone. It is because of you that they have gathered here to face the Battling Raiders, and perhaps Zhuan Ho. But why are you, a Wu Dang disciple, so determined to eliminate the Battling Raiders? Mr. Wan, do you know that pirates have always been a problem along the southeastern coast? I've never been there, but yeah. I suppose it's like the bandits in Tianshui. Then do you know who we also face threats from Zhuanho and Wan in the north? Oh, yeah, that too. There you have it. If we let the Badland Raiders take Tianshui today, the pirates the southeast tomorrow, and Wan the south the next day, where would Wudang and Central Plains be? Setting aside talks of duty to our homeland and or righteousness, even from a self-interest perspective, I'm saving Wudang and Central Plains by helping to eliminate the Badland Raiders in Tianshui. But this is Ning, and even the Emperor doesn't care about these things. You don't work for the government. What does it have to do with you? Wudang might not be affected even if one took over. I'm not doing this for Ning, but to bring peace to the world as much as I'm able. I once vowed to protect people I cared about, and I'd hate to see it happen to anyone else. I've always been a simple man, hardly ever give much thoughts to lofty ideals like that. All I ever wanted is to better my lot in life, but, well, I wish you a success and hope you return safely. Thank you. I am over 70 years old. All I want is for my son to be useful and run the family business. No, he doesn't say anything. You volunteered to take on such a dangerous mission. I admire your courage. You too, Mr. Yang. Thank you so much for coming here to help. Speaking of which, Kanglang Village is surrounded by barren mountains. But it's not so prosperous with your leadership. Do you have a strategy? As you've seen, our village is deep in the mountains and unsuitable for farming. Hunting and gathering can feed the villagers, but only barely. So my grandfather started paving roads and opening trading routes. We exchanged hunted goods and specialties for money, tea, wine, salt, iron, other stuff. Konglang Village is so prosperous today because of these trade routes. We'd still be living as savages otherwise. You said it was all because of your grandfathers. But I also think you played a great part. You're a wise and modest man, Mr. Yang, a rare character even in the Central Plains. Thank you for your kind words. It's all because I'm standing on the shoulders of giants. Thank you for your offering, but we're only going there for a scouting mission. Too many people will get us exposed. And some should stay to guard Sweet Spring Village in case the Badland Raiders decide to attack. So please, stay here. If you say so. The Badlands is very dangerous. Please, be careful. Don't worry, we'll make it back safely. I never thought we'd still be working together in this. I should have agreed in the first place. But Badlands Stronghold is the nest of these raiders, and we could run into the Jifengdu and Strong Zhuanhou members. You didn't have to come with me. I gathered the three forces together to fight against the Badland Raiders. How can I let you do this alone? Are all Wudang disciples like you? Well, no matter. Thank you for volunteering. Badlands will be dangerous. Find me when you're ready. Are you ready? Yes. Alright, let's head to Bandline Stronghold. Okay. Give her that. Oh, she can be a fist or... Huh. Really? That's like the first time I've ever seen them as either or character. Normally they're always like one or the other specifically. I think hers is better. I prefer having higher evasion, actually. Hers is better. Ooh, don't do that. Close, but hers is still better. Hers is better. I don't have anything that's higher gathering speed, but... Okay, so she has fist weapons right now, so this one is not as good for her. Probably... has a 35% chance to deal 1 to 2 stacks of bleeding to target every point of agility, increases the chance by 0.5. Okay, restores 1 on target of bleeding. Applies 1 stack of poison. Uses smoke to apply the effect on target for 3 turns. Each of the turns. Use 1 to 2 stacks of bleeding to the target. Every stack of bleeding reduces target HP by 75 and HP recovery by 8%. Bleeding loses 1 stack every turn. By 15 of this move has 30. Okay. Okay, so I should give her agility meridians. What does this do? Okay, so all the Condor seems to be bleeding based. I just don't have a blue, good, better, normal move for bleeds. Increase the attack for 3 turns. Every stack reduces blah. Stores 200 MP, 15% key for allies. Has a 35% chance to apply 1 to 2 stacks of capacity to target. Was immobile and unable to use lightning schedule. Ooh, excuse me. Condor gets 1 stack of this effect for every target hit with his move. Okay. So rather than that, probably just keep this. Condor Leap. Condor Leap. After using Condor Leap, use request for Bloody Eagle Beak and automatically uses the skill once to targets within 12 grids around them. Bloody Eagle Beak? Huh. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hers is so weird. Okay. Because I'm assuming she's going to be fortunately in some of the fights. She wants more edgy. That's not edgy. This edgy? No. Edgy, okay. Oh. Get everyone's initial point. I need to get into how to do that. Okay. Okay. And I just haven't bothered with these guys yet. I should. I feel like I should, but I don't want to. Scout Badlands. Where is... Okay. So if we go to Bitterwater, does something happen? Now that I have, her? Talk to you. Interesting. Whatever. Badland Stronghold. The security here is not as tight as I thought it would be. There aren't many bandits around the periphery. Yeah, it's only loosely guarded, or we wouldn't have been able to get inside so easily. According to the information I received from Condor School, we're already in the forbidden area of the Badlands Raiders. The minions aren't allowed in here. It seems that most of them have left. Have they already gone to Sweet Spring Village? I can't say for sure, but we didn't see any signs of a large group passing by. Anyways, it's too late to go back now. Let's explore the inner part of Badlands. Maybe we can find something. You're right. But even if there aren't too many bandits in the inner Badlands, it's more than we can handle. There could still be strong martial artists inside. We should try to avoid alerting them. It makes sense. We can deal with a few squads, but the risk of exposure increases if more come our way. My thoughts exactly. Time's ticking. Let's go. Those people. Do they look like Badlands Raiders to you? Do they look like ordinary villagers? Are they captives? Why are there so many ores here? Is there a huge vein of ore under Badlands? These digging villagers seem to be murmuring something. Let's try to get closer to listen. The holy fire from heaven burns all karma, the land of bliss, eternity in the divine kingdom. What they're chanting sounds to be related to some kind of religion. Burns all karma. That sounds like a doctrine of the whole Zhuan Ho cult, but a little bit different. Then what about the land of bliss and eternity in the divine kingdom? A land of bliss could be a Buddhism concept, but I've never heard of eternity in the divine kingdom. The person at the end seems to be saying something different. Let me see if I can get closer. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Is he afraid of something? These people are covered in dirt and sweat, but there's no sign of fatigue on their faces. They even look happy and keep mumbling those words. Are they bewitched? I've never seen anything like this. There's joy on those faces, but I feel weird looking at them. We shouldn't startle them. Should we go further inside, Miss Lang? Oh, we're already here. Let's see what these bandits are hiding. Really hiding. So there's a huge rich vein under Badlands. I've been to several mining areas in Ning. The area around Nanyu is rich in minerals, but it's nothing compared to this one here. Since the fall of the North 30 years ago, Ning lost many mines. Minerals, especially iron, are rare now, and the government won't look the other way again if they know the deposits are so rich here. You have a point. Maybe we can convince the garrison army in Fansheng City to move out with this information. That'll have to wait until we get back to the village. Look at the people smelting iron ahead. They also seem to be murmuring something. I noticed them when we arrived. They're chanting the exact words we heard before. Does Wudang call the fisherman that let you hear that things that far away? Well, maybe I just have really sharp ears. Oh. The place ahead seems to be where they store their weapons, Miss Lang. Let's go take a look. So you're just gonna stand in my way the entire time? Fuck off. Okay, fine, whatever. Oh, oh. There's a full range of high-quality weapons here. You can find long spears and sabers commonly seen on the battlefield. It's clear the Badland Raiders are planning a rebellion. With such a huge mine, those strange villagers working day and night, and their supporters run Hoko, they do have the strength to start one. No wonder this place is forbidden for the bandits. If word of the mine gets out, no amount of money from his Ron Ho cult can stop Ning from sending troops to stomp these guys to the ground. Do you think we got here too easily? I can understand why the external defense might be loose, but not even this place is heavily guarded. We haven't met anyone. Indeed. I can't figure out what the Badland Raiders are trying to do here. But we're here already. Let's go deeper. Maybe we can find clues about where the Badland Raiders have gone to. as always, I'm just putting everything on Yi. All the stat boosts are on Yi. Okay. Why are there so many liquor jars here? The deeper we go, the stranger it gets. We came to scout their situation, but I have more questions than answers now. This smell. You're not going to drink it, are you? No, of course not, Miss Lang. Can't you smell something strange in this liquor? Something strange. Hold your breath. This is Jimson weed. Someone is coming. The liquor does contain Jimson weed, and green Jimson weed at that, symbolizing the hope of life. Why don't you take another look? There's something else in the jar. In the jar. A human head. Why do you two attack me? Who are you? Showing up in Badlands Stronghold and telling us about the human head in the jar. Aren't you two also here and have seen what's in the jar? It just answers the question. What's going on with these jars? They devoted themselves to their god for blessings. If you break the jars, you will see the happiest and most beautiful smile on each face. That's because they are heading to eternal life in the divine kingdom with the guidance of the green Jimson weed. They have renounced their ignorance and attachment to the mundane world. They have given up their filthy bodies and have attained the supreme state of Brahman. They are stepping into the divine kingdom of noble and clean souls. The fragrance of liquor is the smell of their joyful and peaceful souls in the divine kingdom. Can't you feel their joy? Who were these people? People? They weren't people. They're just abandoned untouchables. There was nothing they could do besides offering themselves to God. They were born with sins, but gave up their shells to step into the divine kingdom and enjoy the happiness they could never have in this life. It is a blessing from Brahma. Shouldn't you two be glad for them? Nothing they could... You mean those victims were innocent people who couldn't mine ores or forge blades? Damn the Badlands Raiders. You deserve to die for your sins. I am the messenger of Brahma, here to enlighten the world by his divine will. Why would I have sinned? Those who bear sins are the untouchables, born poor, depraved, and incompetent. They can only spend their lives waiting for the end, and their deep-seated desires will never be dissatisfied. They are forever tormented by it. But now their blood with sins has bred fertile soil, and their bones paved roads. Because of such great sacrifice, their souls can finally rest in peace. Brahma forgives their original sin, satisfies their deepest desires, and grants them eternal bliss. Shut up, you cursed killers! Tell me your name. A scum like you should be on the Condor Order list. I am Kama the Dhyana. You can call me the Brahmin Messenger. The Brahma Messenger? Then I'll send you back to your Brahma. This monk seems strong. We fight him together. His behaviors are odd, but he blocked my hidden weapons with just his key. There's no telling how powerful he is. We have to be careful. Ignorant fools, believing the confused morality you have to be the so-called righteous path. How pathetic. Let the faithful believers of Brahma convey to you his teachings. He's making those villagers fight us. These people look to be in a daze and must be controlled in some way. We're completely surrounded now, facing a formidable foe. Do not show mercy. Okay, the most important thing is to get out of here as soon as possible. Let's get out of here. Oh, finally got out. The monk didn't attack us, and there weren't many bandits left in Badlands Stronghold. We wouldn't have made it out so easily. That monk. Kama. Have you heard of him before? No. That was the first time I've met this person. And I had no idea why he was in the Badlands. Zhuan Ho cultist behind this scheme in Badlands. Could he be a member? We would have at least heard of him if he were a Zhuan Ho member. You're right. Besides, those people looked insane when they attacked us. It was as if they were controlled. How did he do that? The Jimson weight in that liquor jar can confuse people's minds, but it shouldn't be that powerful as far as I know. I have many questions. Do you remember the Badlands Raiders you captured? You mean Xiao Cheng? He was only a minion and didn't know much. It's still better than guessing in the dark. You're right. Let's get moving. Have you heard of this Kama when you were in Lushan school, Mr. Lang? I've never heard that name, but he reminded me of several unsolved cases. There have been many martial artists deceived by sophistry in recent years. They did unthinkable things, and these incidents often ended in tragedy. Their situation is quite similar to what happened in Badlands Stronghold. You mean this evil monk Kama might be behind those unsolved cases? We don't have any such evidence, but given what I know, possible. I don't know why he does such things. Okay. Mr. Young, where are Mr. Yin and the others? Mr. Yuan, Miss Lang, you're finally back. Mr. Yin has led the others to Skyline Mont. Skyline Mont? Why are they going to Skyline Mont? Mr. Yin said Condor School scouts discovered over 7,000 Badland Raiders arriving near Tianshui, and the reinforcements from all the forces in Sweet Spring only added up to half that number. It caught everyone so off guard since that they decided to after a short discussion that Sweet Spring Village was too difficult to defend. So they went ahead to station in Skyline Mont, hoping to set up defense using the terrain there. Adding to the numbers we saw at the stronghold, there's about 10,000 of them. That must be all of them. We may be outnumbered, but it's all well-trained elite disciples on our side. While the Badland Raiders are mostly abducted villagers, there aren't too many who were bandits in the first place. If we have the advantage in terrain, we might have a good chance. What about Zhuan Ho and that evil monk Kama? Zhuan Ho won't be able to send too many people through Zhonggu Pass, even if they want to provide support. The best they can do is send a few powerful martial artists. As for Kama, he's too unpredictable, and he does pose a threat. Who is this Kama? He's... you tell Ouyang Hai about what happened in the Badlands. You mean there's a huge ore vein under Badlands? Right, that explains everything. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, shit. Without a vein nearby, without ore sources, how could Badlands raiders have forged that many weapons? Unexpected but logical discovery. Of course, the Mingzhan Manor disciple forgets everything else after hearing about the ore vein. Miss Lang, Kama could bring unforeseen changes to the battle. We need to inform Mr. Yin. But you just came back from Badlands Stronghold. Get some rest before we head to Skyline Mont to tell my Shifu everything we saw. I'll wait for you at the village entrance. Come, find me when you're ready. Yeah. Have you considered what to do with this vein? To be honest, we intend to inform Fancheng City's garrison and motivate them to send troops. Well, since the fall of the North, Ning has been looking for new veins in the south. Anyone who can find one will be rewarded based on vein size, but high-quality veins are rare. Even with its rewards, not many new veins have been discovered. So if those guarding Fancheng City report this in, it'll earn them more merit on top of eliminating the bandits. No one will say anything about them showing up in Tianshui. Exactly. The Badland Raiders and Zhuanho are not yet in full control of Tianshui. They won't be a match for Fancheng City's garrison army, and we can join forces to destroy them. But I don't know the general in Fancheng City, and the matter is too urgent for me to walk away. So I was hoping you could go do this for this. Leave it to me. I may not be a strategist and mediocre martial artist at best, but to be honest, I'm not making much of a difference here. Mingzhan Manor has connections with the local government, and I happen to know the general of Fangsheng City. He won't have any doubts if it's me. That's great. I trust it to you then, Mr. Wu Yang. Rest assured. I'll convince Fangsheng City's garrison to send troops. Thank you. I have another question. We saw no sign of a large group moving when we got into Balan's stronghold. How did the raiders appear out of nowhere and force my Shifun to lead the others to Skyline? Mr. Yin only got news of Balan raiders after they were near Jianshui. It could be Shengwen Xing. You mean they split into small groups? It's possible that they didn't set off from Balan's stronghold. They hid in Jianshui and headed to a predetermined spot to assemble. And that might be why our scouts only discovered them after they arrived near Jianshui. It can't be too far from the truth. We thought Zhuanho cult supported the Banlan Raiders because Shen Wanxing didn't dare to rebel openly. But now it seems that he is wavering. If that's the case, it's also possible that Shengzhou Fortress, or even the official army of Tianshui, will join the battle. So we need to make plans in advance. We can barely defeat the Banlan Raiders, let alone Shen Wanxing or the Tianshui army. The situation just keeps getting more and more dire. Honestly speaking, this matter seems to have gone beyond mere Jianghu feuds. I'm not sure what to do next. Do you have an idea? Whether it's going to Skyline Mountain to join the battle, trying to convince the Fangsheng City garrison, or even investigating the truth behind common balance, there's still much more we can do. Well, Shifu wished for me to follow your lead. It's up to you to decide what we should do next. I never thought it would come like this. We underestimated Zhuanho cult. If the Shengzhou Fortress and the Tianshui army really join the battle, we won't have a chance to win. If Zhuanho cult has control of the Tianshui army, why don't they just participate in the battle of Skyline Mountain? Have you considered that? If Sheng Wanxing had fallen completely to Zhuanho, they would have absolute advantage in strength, and could have just attacked with the Banlan Raiders. What's holding them back? Tianshui is close to Fangsheng, and the garrison army there is much stronger. They may be reluctant to deal with the Badlands Raiders, but if Tianshui army works with the bandits, it would be an unquestionable act of rebellion. Is Shen Wanxing frightened of Fangsheng's garrison army? Correct. Shen Wanxing may want to side with Zhuanho cult, but he won't dare to rebel openly because of Fangsheng City's garrison army. It's why Zhuanho chose to support the Badland Raiders. I think Zhuanho wanted to gradually take control of Tianshui through the Badland Raiders, and produce a large number of weapons with the vein under the Badlands. With that, they could force Sheng Wanxing to make a stand after gaining complete control of Tianshui. But you've met Sheng Wanxing. You know what he's like. Zhuanho and Sheng Wanxing can't be working too closely together, and Zhuanho's turning to support the Badland Raiders would only get them on Sheng's bad side. Perhaps Sheng himself doesn't even know who he wants to win now. You mean he won't take a side before the fight between us and the Badland Raiders is settled? Hmm. I believe so. If the bandits win, there won't be any other forces left in Tianshui, and Sheng Wenshi could fall entirely to the Zhuanghe cult. He will give up the idea of the other way around. People like him will never put everything in before the situation is clear. I don't think Sheng Wenshi will leave Tianshui before the battle at Skyline Mount ends. In contrast, the evil monk, Kama, is more disturbing. How did he control those villagers? We can't take the matter into our own hands if we can't figure that out. You are finally back. We've been worried about you and Miss Lang ever since you took off for the Badlands. Oh, don't worry. There were some ups and downs, but we're mostly okay. Where's Mr. Wan? He wasn't here when I came to switch shifts. Maybe he's sleeping in his room. It wouldn't be the first time. Oh, it must be rough, stuck watching the captives all day. Oh, it's nothing. You're risking your life for us. Compared to that, what's the big deal watching a few prisoners? If you're asking my opinion, Zhao Cheng and the others do seem like they want to do the right thing. They never give us any trouble, and I sometimes chat with them when I'm bored. They don't want to end up like this, actually. Then again, who does? We've never been to the big towns in the Central Plains or Jiangnan. And we just want to lead a peaceful life. Who would want to become a bandit if not for how things are? Don't worry. I promise to let them go as long as they cooperated. They'll be free once we eliminate the Badland Raiders. I do have something to ask him, though. Shall we continue? We'll continue this conversation some other time. All right. I'll leave you be. How could this be? That's Mr. Wan. His blood is almost drained. He died of a powerful key pierced straight through the heart from someone's finger. And Zhao Cheng disappeared. That wound. It's a Condor School move. The blood finger strike. Who in Condor School knows this? It's one of the basics. All of our disciples learned it when they newly joined. But the wounds on Wan Biao are extremely neat, as if a sharp blade caused them. And this killer dealt a fatal blow by piercing his heart with the key. Only one person in Condor School was that proficient with the blood finger strike. Jing Fengdu, the ghost condor. Jing Fengdu killed Wan Biao. When did he sneak into Sweet Spring Village, and how did he do that? Check the other bodies. Maybe we'll find some other evidence. All the captives are here except Zhao Cheng, and their hearts were shattered by a palm strike. One needs strong internal power to do that, and the person must also be a master of blood finger strike. It has to be Ji Fengdu. But Mr. Wan should have been outside watching Zhao Cheng and the others. How is he dead in Zhao Cheng's spot instead? And where did Zhao Cheng go? There's no telling if Ji Fengdu is still hiding in the village. I think we need to inform the villagers first. Even if this will alert the culprit, the villagers' safety is the priority. You're right. We can also check the villagers if they've seen any suspicious people or Zhao Cheng. Perhaps he's still alive. We'll know the truth if we can find him. There you are, Mr. Yuan. Did you need me for something, Mr. Pei? No. No, I just heard you were back from the Badlands and thought I'd check on you. You look stressed. Is something wrong? Did something happen in there? Yeah, I have bad news. Wan Biao is dead. How could this be? I'm in the process of looking for the killer. Have you seen anyone suspicious? Anyone at all? We've been keeping watch, and I haven't seen anyone suspicious. Maybe he was killed because he noticed something. Arrogant bastards, it's my fault. I should have stayed with him. Don't blame yourself. I'll find the killer. Please, tell the villagers and ask them to be careful. We don't want anyone else to get hurt. Right, I'll go warn the others. Wait, I'll go with you. Since we haven't found Xiao Cheng's body in the cell, he has probably escaped. Where would he go? He was attacked in Sweet Spring Village and wouldn't come back if he headed south. He'd have to pass through Tianshui heading south, but he knows who wants him dead and won't hand himself over to them. Then he'd flee north. Perhaps I should head north to look for him. Mr. One, I'll avenge you, I swear. And that is where we'll call it. I'm going to save. That is that. If you joined us today and just happened to not chime in and chat, thank you anyways. If you haven't already, please consider following the stream. If, however, you are joining us via YouTube, please leave a like and a comment down below. After doing that, please consider subscribing to the channel, hitting that bell for notifications for future updates. I would greatly appreciate any form of support everyone is willing to give me. If you have any suggestions about things to do for YouTube, reactions, other games, other types of content that don't fit under React or games, please let me know in the Discord. You can find that right there. If it's TOS compliant, that's the word. TOS compliant, I'll consider it. If, however, you want to follow me on social media, I don't know why you would want to, but if you do, you can follow me on any of these 3 websites. Those are links there. Right now, Twitter X is the primary social media platform I use, even though I only really use it for announcements. Instagram is more for photos for me, is the way I'm treating it, and TikTok is short form content if I ever get around to making that. So, however, everything is as everything is, and I shall see you all next time, which will be Tuesday morning after my shift at work. Thank you all once again, and I hope you have a good day.